Welcome to Fire and Smoke. My name is Amin Sheikh, and today we are off on an epic adventure. We're leaving Scotland, we're going all the way down to England, going to Pro Smoke BBQ here in the UK for a barbecue meet and greet with some of the biggest and best names on YouTube. We've got Evan Leroy from Leroy and Lewis, Bradley Robinson from Chudds BBQ, we've got David McCormack from Wilson's BBQ, and we're going to meet Ollie from Pro Smoke BBQ as well. Big shout out to Ollie for putting this event on and getting all the guys over for the States. It's going to be absolutely awesome. What we're going to be doing is cooking up some barbecue. We're going to be sharing some tips and some tricks. The drive this morning is nearly 5.5 hours, so what we're going to do is we're going to get straight on the road. The event kicks off at 10 AM. Right now we are looking at 4:15 in the morning, so we need to get our skates on. So without haste, let's go on the road. Just like that, guys, we have arrived at Pro Smoke in Banbury. I appear to be the first person here, but as you can see, all the guys are already out and ready to go. So let's get out the car and let's introduce ourselves. Before filming anybody up close, I asked the explicit permission, especially from Pro Smoke BBQ. As we arrived so early and the guys were still out prepping the proteins for today's event, I thought it would be a good time just to do a quick montage of everything on offer here at Pro Smoke BBQ in the UK. Full walls of spices, rubs and sauces. A full selection of PK grills to suit your budget and space. They have a massive selection of pellet style smokers as well. Big ones, small ones, you name it. They also have a varied selection of kettle style grillers and Weber kettles from Weber themselves. If making fresh homemade pizza is more your thing than barbecuing, then they have an entire range of pizza grillers for the home cook. At Pro Smoke, they recently opened a second unit, and this is where you'll find the entire range of gas barbecues. This is also where they store their entire range of Yeti coolers in every size it comes in. But if you're like me and you prefer the low and slow method, then they've got that range as well. Char grillers right here. They also offer the entire workhorse range, and these can be pre-ordered into the UK specifically for you. Now this one here is an absolute beast, and it's made from 10mm thick steel. I nearly hurt my arm under anticipating how heavy this thing would actually be. Pro Smoke also import Franklin smokers for distribution here in the UK. And in all of that wasn't enough, they have an entire rack of Yeti coolers, drinks bottles, coffee cups, small backpacks, small carry cases in every colour and every variation you could possibly want. That, however, is enough for inside the shop, because as you know, we're down here to experience some of the best barbecue coming out of Texas, and as you can see here, this is Ollie just basically kicking the event off. He then left us with a big Q&A session with the gurus himself. As I said, we've got Evan Leroy from Leroy and Lewis BBQ, and we've got Bradley Robinson from Chudds BBQ answering all the stupid questions and all the idiot questions that we actually have to ask them. One of the main questions of the day is, why does Americans not use more lamb? And this is what Evan had to say.
That are available, and we were sourcing lamb from him about one a week, pretty frequently up until like the summertime. Business in Texas dies down a little bit in the summertime. But yeah, so we would take the shanks off and save those, and for the shanks we will smoke them, braise them, turn the braise into a really nice gravy, and then kind of like serve that as a single piece. Yeah, that's
the Q&A went on for a bit more time, but as you know, we were here for the barbecue, so let's start having a peruse and let's see what proteins these guys have created for us to actually taste. So first up, we've got 2 Chud boxes here, completely full of wings. Look at these guys. Sticky, glazy, spicy, and these are created using Chudds BBQ rub Snakebite. David from Wilson's BBQ then treated everybody to small tortilla wraps full of pulled pork. Not for me, as I don't eat pork, but everybody else says these were outstanding. The guys then had this Shirley 500-gallon offset smoker full of half-pound patties. This is one of Evan's restaurant specialities, and what he does is a 70-30 grinds, smokes them for about an hour and a half, then reverse sears them, covers them in cheese, serves them in a bun with some pickle, some onions, some house-made sauce, and this one was mine and I could not beat it. And we have been blessed with delicious smoked patties, then grilled with cheese and onions and pickles. Let's get a bite. And another bite. As you can imagine, guys, it didn't take long, and then this burger was fully gone. The next item up was the king of barbecue, and it's Evan Leroy's own signature smoked brisket. Let's look at this one, guys. Damn! would you have a look at that smoke ring and that
pretty
fat
good.
just pouring right out of there. And this is what you get, guys, when you eat from the best of the best. Let's just watch as Evan takes a few very delicate but beautiful slices of this brisket. As you can see, David's standing by the side, and this was served on, again, tortilla wraps with a small salsa, drizzle sauce, which absolutely paired perfectly with the brisket itself. Look how good each of these bites actually look. The food did not stop there. Next up was smoked pork belly. Again, not from me, but the rest of the guys says this was absolutely 10 out of 10. It could not have tasted any better. Apart from that, skin was super crispy and the meat was super moist and it was super tasty. The final item in the menu, which for me was the star of the show, were the confit beef cheeks done Leroy and Lou's style, which is exactly how they serve it at the restaurant.
That kind of gelatin.
It's cut up into thin slices, then it's served on some bread with some kimchi. That's right, guys, the kimchi. Now, you wouldn't expect this to work because the beef cheek is so deep in flavour, the kimchi just adds a little bit of sweetness to that, then the bread rounds it off, and it's an absolutely amazing barbecue bite. This one is one I'm definitely going to be trying at home, and I'm going to be serving it to my friends at my next barbecue. That's it for the food, guys, which was served throughout the entire day, but the event's not over. They're still here, we still have access to them, we can still speak to them about barbecue, we still get help, tricks and tips, and the event went on for maybe another hour or so. You know me, I had to grab some pictures with some of my heroes. So me and Leroy from Leroy and Lewis, me and Bradley Robinson from Chudds BBQ, and then finally me and David from Wilson's BBQ here in the UK. But as you know, all good things must come to an end, so as we watch the guys push in the Shirley 500 offset smoker, all we can really do is think back on how good a day of barbecue we have actually had. The shutter's coming down, and that means the event is officially over. I am the last person here, everybody else is packed up to go off home, or alternatively go to the pub. Shout out to Pro Smoke for having us down here, holding the event, getting everybody down, getting all the barbecue enthusiasts together, getting all the YouTube guys together, and basically creating what is an epic day. They give us amazing food, amazing eats, and it's been absolutely brilliant. Good morning, guys. We have now made it back to very sunny Scotland after another 5 and a bit hour drive back up the road, but honestly, that was definitely worth it. It was absolutely epic. If you've not been to Pro Smoke before, you definitely need to get yourself down there. What I thought I'd do today is take a few minutes to reflect on what we actually experienced yesterday down at Pro Smokes. We had Evan from Leroy and Lewis BBQ in Texas. We had Bradley Robinson from Chudds BBQ in Texas, and then we had David from Wilson's BBQ here in the UK. Now, these guys, you can't buy their experience. It's built over time, built over mastering their craft, and what they basically did is they came down and they basically gave us really good eats to have. We had brisket, we had beef cheeks, we had smoked half-pound patties, which you know are one of my favourites, so it was absolutely amazing to see that somebody else is obviously doing that, and it's not just something that I've made up in my own head. Guys, some of the guys had some pulled pork. I personally don't eat the pork on tiny little tortilla wrap. Apparently they're absolutely amazing. And also, what the guys did is they fired on 2 Chud boxes and they just completely filled them with wings. Just filled them with wings, which again was absolutely amazing. The wings were seasoned with snake bite, and the snake bite is basically one of Chudds BBQ's personal rubs. It's absolutely amazing. It was a little bit spicy, a little bit tangy, and to be honest, it was just really, really good. Even someone like me who's got pretty much all the barbecue items I could ever wish for. I've got a full-size 130-gallon pit, I've got a full-size Chud box, I've got a supermarket barbecue, and I've got an Oklahoma Joe. Even I can't go down to Pro Smoke BBQ here in the UK and not buy something. So what did I get during my trip down there? First off, what I got was some butcher paper. Now, previously on all of my smokes, you will have definitely seen that I fully wrap all of my briskets, and the reason I fully wrap all of my briskets is I find that the Oklahoma Joe runs really, really hot, and I do get a lot of crisping, and to be honest, I feel it actually ruins the brisket. So with my new 130 gallon, what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the butcher paper method, and we're going to try this one more time. Now this is really, really good. It's obviously branded Pro Smoke. You can get this elsewhere, but again, down at Pro Smoke, show the love, support an independent business, and this is one of the items we got. We got a mop. They're just tiny little mops. Now, I seen obviously the guys down there use them. Chud was using them, Evan was using them, and so was David. Pro Smoke obviously sell these, something I didn't really have and I had to pick up. As well as those couple items, one thing we couldn't not buy was snake bite. Now, snake bite here, this is a Chud rub. all the way from the States, made by Bradley Robertson by himself and his team, shipped to the UK and then sold through Pro Smoke. You can get it directly on his website, you can get it through his Facebook page, but Pro Smoke in the UK are probably one of the biggest retailers for this. And the reason I got it is because those wings were just covered in snakebite and they were absolutely delicious. As I said, they were tangy, they were a little bit spicy, it came highly recommended. So yeah, I got myself some snakebite. I want to try this on Mole Wings, I want my family to try this, but this is going to be a good one. I also got Goldie's Brisket Rub. Now, they are on Texas Monthly Magazine, and to be honest, why not? I do briskets a lot, I keep it salt and pepper. I want to see whether or not this blend is any better. It comes highly recommended. And to be honest, guys, I was pretty much running out of pepper, I was running out of salt and things like that as well. So genuinely, why not? We'll get some Goldie's Rub on our next brisket. We're going to test that one out. We're going to hope it's going to be absolutely amazing. Again, Texas Monthly's #1, based on the information and based on what I've seen online and how many people have used this and how many people have tested this, that this is going to be absolutely amazing. So there you have it, guys. What an epic barbecue show that actually was. The 5-hour drive down wasn't the best, obviously, because we left at 4 in the morning. We did arrive a little bit early. We arrived there about 9 o'clock. The event didn't start till 10. The guys were absolutely amazing. They welcomed me with open arms because I was the first person there because I had the most ridiculous drive. But all in all, it was an absolute amazing event. Hopefully the guys make it back to the UK next year. If they do make it back to the UK next year, I'm really asking them to come up here to Scotland, show them about a bit, get them some good whiskey, get them a little bit loosey-goosey, and let them have an amazing time. Well guys, that's that for this one. I really hope you enjoyed yourself. I hoped you enjoyed the content. I hope you enjoyed seeing the Pro Smoke shop. I hope you enjoyed seeing the food. So smash that thumbs up button, subscribe, and I'm going to see you in the next one, guys. See ya!